Andreas here from macOS 10 Screencast.com. In this screencast, it's going to be again about Keyboard Maestro. These are the Keyboard Maestro tips 2, and I got plenty of more tips for you coming. I've divided this screencast into two parts. The first part is exclusively about selecting text, manipulating text, and all that stuff. And the second section is about the Finder itself, selecting files, renaming files, and all that sort of stuff. I hope you like this screencast. So I found this very helpful Keyboard Maestro action, which is called filter clipboard in Keyboard Maestro, and this is very cool. So let's say we want to create a Keyboard Maestro macro which transforms selected text to lowercase. We create a new macro which is being activated by the status menu, and then we go from the from the categories sections to the clipboard, and here is filter clipboard. And from the menu down here we can select a couple of things which are very handy, like trim white spaces. We can make Mac line endings. Sorry, we can transform select the text to uppercase, lowercase, capitalize it, or title case it. We can smarten quotes or straighten them. We can also, this is quite handy, we can encode HTML entities, and we can also do character count, word count, and line count. So in my case I want to make the text lowercase, and this filters the clipboard. So in order to have this thing up and running, we need to get something onto the clipboard and get something down from the clipboard. So I create two other actions which simply type the keystroke Command C, and then after we filtered the clipboard we need to paste the results back into our editor. So when I go now to TextMate, we can make this, select the text. This is how it works. First you have to select the text, and then go to the menu, select lowercase, and you see the text is transformed to lowercase. You can do the same thing with uppercase. And for the count things, I've chosen not to paste it back, but rather it displays a growl notification, and this is also set up very straightforward. So when we go to the count characters macro, at the bottom you see I don't paste the text back, but I have a growl character count action here, which where I simply insert a token which is called current clipboard. So when I execute this action, you see this growl notification coming up with character count at the top and the character count obviously at the bottom. So I hope you like these two things already, but I got even more. Now the next thing I'd like to show you is my edit in TextMate version. So this is a bit more complicated to set up than the other Keyboard Maestro macros. So my idea was to get rid of these ugly and evil input managers, which is called edit in TextMate. So I created my own kind of implementation. So this is how it works. So let's say you're in a web browser text field. I'm here on Stack Overflow, and let's say I want to edit this text in TextMate. So I just hit my assigned keyboard shortcut. This is Control Option E, and it will open this text in TextMate. Now I can just let's say I want to manipulate this text by by deleting something. Let's say I want to delete this, and I want to paste this text now back to Safari. I just hit here Option W, and it will paste the text back straight to Stack Overflow. Now the way I set up this is, of course, I share all my Keyboard Maestro macros with you. The edit in TextMate thing simply does the following. It types, first it marks everything in the text field, copies it to the clipboard, activates TextMate, waits a little for TextMate to come up, then it creates a new document, waits again, and then simply pastes the text there. So this is a kind of a cheat, but it works great. And the other macro we are calling, this is called edit in TextMate, and this is activated, or this is only working in TextMate, so I can reuse this this shortcut in other applications. And this does basically almost the same thing. It does Command A, it selects everything, copies again everything to the clipboard, closes the window. Command D says TextMate or call, says TextMate, I don't want to save the current document. This action now then switches to the last application. You can pick this action from the list here, which is process control, and here you have the action switch to last application. Just pick this one. It waits then and pastes the text back. So as I said, this is kind of a cheat, but it works astonishingly great. So I've got two kind of very helpful, or hopefully helpful, Finder actions for you. This one's called Select Files. I activate this one with hitting Control S in the Finder. See a window coming up, and I can enter a pattern of files I want to select. So I can select the football file here with food asterisk, or I could food this kind of selection, so I have both files selected, or I could select crick. I hope you get how this thing works, and this is very easy. I use a file called lselect, which you can download from here. This works perfect within other applications as well, but it's it's working astonishingly great in Keyboard Maestro. And there's how it's set up. I have my Finder group, which works only in the Finder. I select files, or I have this macro here, which is called Select Files, activated with Control S, and it simply executes this Select Files script. I've modified this script a bit to work together with Keyboard Maestro, because there were changes how Peter handles those. Let me just show you these dialogues in order to make Keyboard Maestro more stable. So you may want to download my Select Files Apple script rather than downloading his lselect script. I've contacted this guy already, but he didn't actually got back to me. So, well, anyway. I have two other Keyboard Maestro macros I want to share with you. They are for renaming files easily. So let's say I want to rename this file or this file. I just hit Control R. This brings up the dialog telling me to replace something. You see, it already has a white space in there, so this script is really optimized to just simply make files web safe by replacing white spaces with underscores. But in this case, we want to replace O with, let's say, underscores. So you see now this script has renamed this file with underscores. To replace white spaces with underscores, I have another macro just to show you how this script can be customized to your own needs. This one's called replace white space with underscore. And from the script, you go just down here and you see these two lines which make up the replace mechanism, and here you can put in everything. So if you want to replace O's, which as we just had, with underscores, this is set up very easily. Just enter everything here you want to rename here, and then create a new macro. It's called Control minus, and this simply executes this Apple script. Let me just execute it, and you see Keyboard Maestro has put underscore where previously white space was. I hope you enjoyed the second part of my Keyboard Maestro tips. I have more tips to come. I'm already planning the fourth part of this Keyboard Maestro tips section on macOS 10 screencasts. And yeah, just leave me some comments how you like them. See you next time. Bye.